Good morning, welcome to another day of garage workouts. Your garage, your gym. Let's run and let's start warming up. My legs are sore from yesterday, what can I say? Alright, so today, as I said yesterday, today we're gonna focus on shoulders. That's what we're gonna be working on, just shoulders. That's it. So we're gonna start with probably some reverse presses. We're gonna do some dumbbells. We're gonna do some rubber bands. We're gonna do, different exercises to make those shoulders and also traps. So it's shoulders and traps. We're gonna work a little bit those traps with the upright rows and the shrugs. So we're gonna be doing those as well. All right, everything we're gonna do 4 sets. All right, so with that being said, let's start. So we're gonna start with the rubber bands just to get them off the way. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I wanna make sure both sides are actually equally hot. And then from here we go 1 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 3. You know what? Right here. See? Okay, good. 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, and 1 and 10. Wow, very good. That was my first one. Let's go for number 2. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Awesome. I feel this also on my traps, which is good. Let's go for number 3. And I'm shrugging, lifting, shrugging to make those traps work as well. Whew, that's 3. This is a good way to warm up. Just light rubber bands, and just start moving those arms and work on those shoulders and those traps at the same time. Wow. Awesome. All right. Very good. Let's run. Next one, we're going to do reverse shoulder press or pike press. We're going to use our push-up bars to do that one. And also we do 4 sets on that. Alrighty, right here, I'll go down there, and I'm going to go up and down, reverse press, work on those shoulders. First set. Thank you, Fran, for venting me. All right, let's go for number 2. Wowie. That's number 2. Let's go for number 3. Number 3. go for number 4. That was 4. Awesome job. Let's run. Very good. Running is always good. So, next one we're gonna do, I'm gonna move these a little bit out of the way so I can have better access to the weights. Let's move it right here. Yeah. Now I have plenty of access to the weights. I'm gonna put these away because I'm not gonna use it anymore. And this I might use it later for a burning set. We'll see. All right, so I'm gonna go full on this one. Right here. Okay. So I'm gonna do tricep lifts. I mean, trap lifts. I'm always thinking about triceps. Trap lifts or drop shracks right there. That's one. Wow, feels good. So go up and down. That feels good with all that weight. The traps are small, strong muscles, so you can really use a lot of weight on them. The only thing that I don't like is that the gravity just pulls your body down, your spine and all that, but whatever. Overhead will be bad. Overhead will be worse. Right here, at least the center of the resistance is not above me, but it's actually right in the middle of my body, maybe a little below my waist, yeah, a little below the middle of my body. So that somehow helps. All right, let's go for number 3. And when I say it helps, I refer that it helps without putting, a lot of pressure on your spine. It puts pressure, of course, absolutely it does. You can always use less weight and just do more reps, or you can use less weight to trigger the traps and just tension the traps and create dynamic tension in there. Okay, number 4. Now I'm going to reduce the weight a little bit. Right here might be good. We'll see how it works. Okay, let's run. So the next one, upright rows. Upright rows, it's good for shoulders, better for traps. Especially after you did some trap work. You don't need to go full throttle on that one, no. You just go, probably half the weight that I use. And just go up and down, work on those traps. That's all. All right. A little more running to let the traps just rest a little. All right, upright rows. This is round number 4. Look 4 of these ones too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, and 3. That's 1. Awesome feeling on shoulders and traps. Really like this. Let's go for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And applying the technique of no waiting in between, you know, like just wait only a few seconds. That really works. Really challenging. Really challenge your body. Really challenge everything, and makes it a little harder, you know. Because if you wait too much, then it's like starting from 0. Yeah, that's 3. So I'm just giving enough time to just regain a little blood supply in that area, and then boom, go again. All right, number 4. Perfect. Let's run. 4 rounds, 16 sets so far. Now the next 2 we're gonna sit on the chair. We're gonna do wide presses, and then we're gonna do hammer presses. Those are our next 2. 4 on each also. Wow, I feel good work on my traps. That's amazing. All right, so we're gonna use a chair. I'm gonna go up and wait a little bit. Yeah, this should work. So now I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna start with wide press. You might be asking why I did so much, because I'm not using a lot of weight on purpose, because my back is always a little problematic, let's say. So I don't want to put a lot of pressure on it. I'd rather do more reps on the first one, but then don't wait in between sets, so I do less reps on the next one. But the thing is that I do it until I feel the challenge and it burns, and that's the way to do it. That's 2. So applying the HRST technique, you know, high resistance simulation training. So I'm simulating that I'm doing a lot of weight, but it's not. I'm just doing mild weight, that I'm gonna do more reps on the first set, and then less reps on the next ones, as long as I don't give myself a lot of time to recover. That's the only trick. If you leave your body a long time to recover, then that doesn't work. you have to start from 0. And I'm also applying tension. Wow. That was good. First 4. The next 4, hammer press. So I'm just going to press straight up like a hammer. Alright, let's do a little run. Just a little, because I don't want to rest it too much. The other one is very similar to this. It just works other areas, other angles of the muscle a little bit more than when you go wide. All right, let's do it. Right here, right there, straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, excellent. If you notice, you're gonna see that I kind of like lay my body back and my lower body, my waist and my back is actually a little bit towards the edge of the chair because I need an angle. I'm creating an angle here, so this doesn't really push down into my spine. I mean, it does, but very minimum. So it's more my shoulders working instead of, taking all the pounding on my cervical and my vertebra all the way down, the C's, the T's, the L's, the S, all those areas. Cervical is important not to put pressure on. Then you have the T's, which is the thoracic area, the O, which is your lower back, the L's, and then the S, which is the sacrum area. So it's always good to be a little bit, on an angle, diagonal angle. That's 3. Let's go for one more. Last one. Let's go up and down. Awesome. All right. I'll put it here. So instead of doing this, I have an idea. All right. I'm gonna put this back in place. Let's run. Hey, everybody, don't forget to subscribe, share the video, like the video, and also check the disclaimer on my page. So I'm doing this only for entertainment, education, information purposes. That's my intention, that's it. All right, so what we're gonna do next, we're gonna be marching and we're gonna be doing dynamic tension. So we're gonna do fly tension to work my shoulders and also my traps. Okay, that's the next exercise. So now I go here, and I do one on each. You can call this the bonus round if you like. Yeah, you put pressure with one hand pressing down and the other one lifting it to work on your shoulders. Yes. Now sideways. Yeah, sideways a little bit. Very good. So far we had 24 sets, 6 rounds. That's awesome. And this bonus round at the end, just to burn the shoulders. We can call it our 7th round if you like. Now up straight. We're gonna do this for a little bit, maybe a couple of minutes, that's it. Good. It's burning. So when it starts burning really hard, just reduce the resistance a little bit, but don't stop. I don't have a timer, but I'm kind of like gonna calculate a couple of minutes, to do this. I'm probably getting close to minute number 1. And I'm gonna go into minute number 2 now. Wow. If you think this doesn't work, oh my God, you're crazy. It really works. I really feel it on my shoulders. And also I'm shrugging, working that on my traps. So you can feel that on my traps too. Wow. Wow. Silence. Let's keep going. I may have another 30 seconds, who knows. So I'm gonna do 2 more reps, up and sides, until it burns. That will put me at 4 and 4 per minute. Okay. If it's a minute, maybe a little more, you know. I don't think it's gonna be less, but it might be a little more. So that's good. A little more, it's always good. It's not bad. Wow, it's burning. Whew. Just a few more. Sideways. Okay. Amazing, everybody. That complete our shoulder training today. That was great. That was awesome. I don't know how long it took, but whatever it is, you know. I think I'm thinking that it might be just a short time, you know, to get maybe 30, 35 minutes with a stretch. Something that is actually real, absolutely, is I feel a lot of work in my shoulders. I do feel that. I feel that a lot. It is a good feeling. I really like this. Okay, now definitely shoulder work. Right here, hands together, shoulders back, hands down, shoulders back, hands down, shoulders back, hands down, shoulders back. And let's stretch that neck. Yes. Yes. Stretch the neck. Oh, feels good. Stretch the leg right here to stretch the traps too on the other side. Drop your shoulders, stretch the traps. So right here we're gonna drop our shoulders. Kind of like if you want to touch the floor, stretch your arms until you touch the floor. That's the idea, of course. You know, we're not like rubber man, but right here. Now that I feel this, I'm gonna feel a little warm sensation here, and now I'm gonna stretch my neck. Yeah. So good for the traps. Okay, good. All right, now here, a little stretch on one side. And a little stretch on the other. Same thing here. A little stretch on one side. A little stretch on the other for my shoulder. Wow. Feels good. Okay. Stretch the legs a little bit, we always do. It's always good. We're on our legs all day long. Even if you're sitting on your butt, you know, in an office, you're sitting on your butt. So let's stretch it, right? So let's do that. If you're one of those office people that you're, you know, like sitting on your butt, and maybe this is the only workout you do on the day, which is good, you know, I mean, you're working out, it's good. It's always good to stand up, you know, every so much, like maybe 10 minutes or so, and go, you know, walk a little bit, and it's a good thing to do. So Something that I like to do also, like if I'm working on my computer for a while, because I do payroll and stuff like that at my company as well. I do many things. And payroll is one of those. Sometimes on Wednesdays when I work on payroll, I have to be seated for a while. So what I do is I have a trick. I drink a lot of water during that time. That's gonna force me to stand up and go to the bathroom multiple times. And that's how I move my legs, and I stand up and I move. Yeah. And also good for your body. You hydrate, you know, and you clean your kidneys. So it's a good thing to do. Child pose. Sideways. Other side. Awesome. All right. Now I'm going to do plow. Okay, plow first. Yeah, let's do plow first. Yep. Plow. Now I go back and forth here. All right. And let's do this. Let's do this one here. That's so good for the spine. Excellent. Feels amazing. All right. Alrighty. Amazing. Now right here. Oh, wow. That really cracked there. Wow. That cracked. Wow. Awesome. I love when it cracks in there. It's just, it feels, it's like a feeling of relief. Oh. So now, rolling on the glutes, my legs are sore from yesterday's workout, and I will be a little cautious on the pressure I put on it. Yeah, good. All right, here, a little bit of this. And now, drops. Wow. I'm running all the way through the calves. Changing the angle a little bit, that hurts. Behind your knees, just a little. Changing angles a little bit. Since I do this, no more cramps on my feet. Sometimes when I train jiu-jitsu, sometimes in those, there's many weird positions on the floor, on the ground. Sometimes my feet get a little cramped, or my calves, And since I'm doing this, I used to do this before, but not specifically behind the knees, right on that connection of muscles from the hamstrings and your calves. Since I started doing that in there, I'm not getting cramps. It's amazing. I thought that it might be dehydration during training because we sweat a lot, but no, it's not that. It was actually something in my muscle groups that were creating those cramps. Now here, just okay. Awesome sauce. Great job, everybody, girls and boys. Please share, subscribe, like, so we can get to more people. And tomorrow we're gonna see you for the next workout. What am I gonna do? I don't know yet, but probably we go back to combinations, you know, arms, like pull-ups and push-ups, or you know, pull-ups and curls. We'll see, but I'll get something cool for you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, peace.